you're going to do to your opponent by 5 principles, you can't really go wrong, because it's the most efficient way to hurt another human being. If we're looking at that from a perspective of ground fighting, I like to keep things a little bit alive, and then kind of freeze the situation, and then I want you to search for like 3 to 5 of your closest weapon and closest target applying the 5 principles. What I mean by that is very simply, if we do a drill, we're on mats, so I don't know, I normally make people do this on their knees, so that we don't spend too much time trying to take the other guy down. If you got 2 proficient guys, it might take 7 minutes before you hit the fucking ground and you're trying to do this. So in order to speed the process up, the drill process up, you could start on your knees. And I like to start from a neutral position. 2 ways you could do that. I'll give you the choice. You can play with both. You can start from a mirror drill position, because it's neutral. He's offensive, I'm defensive. His objective is take me down to the ground, mount me, pin me, put me in a compromising position that you can beat the shit out of me or secure me until your friends come and stomp me, okay? And my goal is to not let you do that. But I can't strike you just yet, okay? So what we're doing is we're playing with energy at first, so we can understand the dynamics of somebody trying to take you down, immobilize you, and pound you, right? So you're looking at 3 things happen when force meets force. It's instinctive. You don't really have a choice unless you've done Aikido for 6,000 years. But you're going to end up negating the force against the force. When something comes in, there's going to be that instant where, fuck, the struggle. It's normal. It's reflexive. What you want to understand there, that if you continue doing this, you might offer him the time to pull out a weapon or strike you or blah, blah. You don't want to grapple in a real fight, right? So you want to feel that energy where it's taking you. You want to release it and redirect it. A very basic Aikido principle. That's not what you do the whole fight, right? This is just a microcosm of the fight. But if you don't understand that energy coming at you, if you haven't experienced it, it's hard to rip a guy's face off during the chaos. Now you can end up in any fucking position. It doesn't matter. You let gravity take its toll, whatever. But I'm going to have you, one person go offense, the other person goes defense. This person's trying to take you down any way they can. You're trying to work strictly defensive maneuver. When I yell freeze, whatever position you find yourself in, it doesn't matter. The person who is defending, I want you to apply the 5 principles of physical retaliation and fuck your opponent up from there. Okay? But in a slow, step-by-step process at first. Okay? We're not doing full-out scenario yet, we're not going full speed. Medium speed, except for the onslaught. Okay? So let's say Chris is going to try to take me down and immobilize me and pin me. I'm going to do my best not to let him. Now keep in mind, because I'm strictly defense, if the situation goes for longer than 10-15 seconds, eventually he'll take me down because I'm not allowed to hit him. I'm not doing it. I'm strictly working defense, and I'm going from my knees. So it's not like I'll be able to keep him off of me for a whole 7 minutes, right? I'm going to let you do that for about 15, 20 to 30 seconds, maybe 40, I don't know, maybe 10. But as soon as you, whenever you want, just yell freeze, okay? As he's in the process of fucking trying to take me down. Yell freeze at any moment. And when you yell freeze, we're both going to, wherever we are, we're going to freeze. Unless I'm about to be falling, and then here, and then we'll freeze here, with him in whatever position he's in. And whatever position I find myself in, I'm going to look at and see what I can do from there. Because that's a moment in time, in a situation where somebody's coming in after you. So it looks something like this. Take me down any way you want. Freeze. Okay, he said freeze. Moment in time, right? Now, don't let me do what I'm about to do either. Can you stop this? Okay? Closest weapon, closest target. I just ripped his ear off and stuck my fingers in his eyes, and at the same time, I'm cranking him. Okay? Next, that's move number 1. Could you stop that? No. Now his weight is on me. I don't want to keep doing this and this, because this is not a good position to be in. Because if one of you were his friends, if I'm wasting too much time, you're going to come start fucking stomping me, and I got to deal with that. So I'm here. Next, I'm going to try to roll myself off, but as I do, I got to keep hurting him, so I'm going to push his head to the ground and get to here. I might go, let's go this way just because you can't see, but I might go from here, slam his head down on the ground, pop him in the groin, right? And then out. And that's all we're looking for. So The Carson's coming at you anyway. Avoid, don't let him pat, whatever it is. When I yell freeze, freeze, and locate 3 to 5 of your closest one, the closest target, with the goal of getting back on your feet and disengaging from your opponent. Any questions? Simple enough.